Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Calmsden Farm with me, CWATTY. If I can get out of this field it'd be great. Overhanging tree branches, not good for vehicles that stick up in the air. Right, taking the stone picker, which is now 52% full, from field 20 where I've now collected all the stones off of camera, having ploughed the field. I am now heading to the debris crusher to unload the stones. Then we'll take this back to the farm. Yes, I am using the JCB, and I know I said I wouldn't be using this for field work, but actually, because I'm not doing any carting at the minute, it's come in very useful for doing the. It actually finished ploughing field 20 for me, and it's now done the rolling for me as well. Now, one of the things I'm keen to see today in game is whether the performance is any better today. I noticed during the recording of the last video there was a couple of bits that when I was editing the video I cut out of the video so you wouldn't have seen it, but during the recording process of the last episode there was a couple of instances on this map in certain locations where the frame rate and performance would absolutely nosedive. I'm talking single figure frame rate here, ladies and gents, 8 and 9 FPS, and I was like, what is going on? So obviously today, new day, game's been relaunched, reloaded. Let's see if it performs better today, because it was yeah, it was very weird yesterday, and it was repeatable. There were definite set areas on this map where when I was driving into it I would get absolutely no frames, and the whole video would chug, the whole video would lag, the game would lag, sorry, and then obviously my recording as well would lag. My OBS software, when I checked that after I'd finished recording the episode, that had dropped loads of frames as well. So I don't know whether it was just something with my computer that was playing up yesterday as I was trying to record the video, or whether there was something going on with the game. But hopefully today everything's been restarted and reloaded, so hopefully it's all going to work okay today. But yeah, one of the areas where I got massive frame drops was at the end of the road down here. When you come out of this part of the map and you start to drive back down the hill, I wondered if it was something to do with all the trees on the map, like the trees. Because another area where I got the massive slowdown was as I was driving back from field 20 back towards like the main farm, and as I was going past the area at the bottom of field 23 and where like the farm shop and that is and all that area down there, I was getting massive slowdown there as well. And then lastly, another area where I was getting quite noticeable bad performance was at the bale storage shed area where I'm stuck, where you know I unload my bales and that. So yeah, the area, the weird thing was as I drove this way, if I can do it right, I forget this JCB doesn't have all-wheel steering. If I was driving in this direction I didn't have any problems. The game ran okay and ran pretty much fine. If I put the FPS counter on for a minute and we can see what kind of FPS I'm getting, obviously playing at 4K with graphic details turned up beyond ultra. I'm playing at custom ultra high settings, so I've got extended draw distances and view distances. But yeah, I still get pretty much stable 60 FPS. And obviously we came in here, I did the ploughing, collected the stones, but I noticed when I was driving my harvester, my header, my plough back to the back to the farm. That tree is going to fucking drive me up the wall. I might remove that tree because its branches stick over the road. It keeps grabbing things. But yeah, literally as I was driving down here, you can see the frames are dropping quite badly in this area. But they're not dropping into single figures like they were yesterday. So, looks like restarting everything has fixed that. Which is good, because I don't like crappy performance and laggy games and laggy performance. I'll have a quick drive to this way as well, as I take the stone picker back to the farm. Because like I say, I was getting very low frame rate as I was getting to like this area of the map. That's back up in the near 60s. So yeah, happy with that. And obviously you expect the frame rate to drop quite a bit here at the farm because you've got all the vehicles and the equipment, all the lovely highly detailed models. Another issue I've run into today, upon initially trying to load the game up and start recording today, was that the game wouldn't load. When I launched the game, clicked on my Calmsden save and tried to load it, it would get to 85% and then it wouldn't load anymore. I couldn't start the game. And I was like, well, what's going on? I only played it yesterday. You know, flip's sake. I only played the game yesterday. What has changed that's now causing the... I've not downloaded any new mods off the mod hub today, or should I say mods I have downloaded off the mod hub today have not been put into this mod folder and have not been activated. So nothing I've downloaded could have broken anything. I was like, what the heck is going on? Why is the game so screwed up? And then I remembered last night I downloaded the new version of Courseplay. They released a new version of Courseplay last night, and I downloaded that but didn't load the game, didn't start the game. So I was like, it must be Courseplay that's the problem. So obviously, to test, I turned Courseplay off, disabled it, tried loading the game again, game loaded. I was like, there's a problem with Courseplay. So I went to the Courseplay website. I was going to submit a bug report, but 2 hours ago, apparently they've already released a fix. So I've downloaded Courseplay today and the game loads. So they've already fixed whatever it was that was causing the problem. So I'm happy with that. That's all good to know. Load up my little front mounted thingy diggler. So yeah. So in the 2 hours that I left the house at about 10:30 today, because I've been out today, ladies and gents. I went to the movies. I went to watch the new Top Gun film. It's the first time I've been to the cinema for a lot of years. The last film I watched at the cinema, ladies and gentlemen, was The Dark Knight Rises. And I watched it 3 times. I watched that film 3 times back to back on release day. I watched all 3 screenings that my cinema offered on that day. So I had a very numb bum by the end of that day. Sitting through The Dark Knight Rises 3 times back to back was quite painful on at the cinema at the time. Shortly after, the cinema got knocked down, got completely bulldozed. The company that ran it basically closed. And for a long while, the cinema was stood empty, doing nothing. And then it got knocked down. The council demolished it. And then a new company came in, bought the land, and they've built a 5-screen like multiplex thingy in its place. And it's been open for a couple of years now, but I have never been to it. I've never been to it. The film I wanted to go and see, the last film I wanted to go and see at the cinema was the Meg movie about the giant shark, the one with Jason Statham in it. Because obviously I'm a huge fan of the book series by Steve Alton. The Meg books are some of my favourite reads, and obviously being a huge Jaws fan in real life. Jaws, for people who don't know, Jaws is my all-time favourite movie of all-time favourite movies ever. It is the perfect movie. Okay, I was really hoping the Meg film was going to be my generation's Jaws, because I obviously wasn't alive when Jaws came out in the cinemas in the 70s. Surprising as that may seem, considering I am quite old, I was not alive when Jaws was at the cinemas. Okay. What's going wrong with my screen? I can't see what is Anybody else spotting a small problem here? I can't actually see. The game's not quite loading properly. I can't see the info in the top corner of the screen, ladies and gents. I can't see what I've got selected on my tractor, whether I've got the tanker selected, the front tank, or the actual spraying unit. Very weird. Glitch? More game? Seems to be a it's back now, ladies and gents. It's a script error. Precision Farming was having a bit of a moment there, ladies and gents. Right, we are slurry spreading Helge's Field. Okay. We handed over. Right. So yeah, I was hoping the Meg was going to be my generation's Jaws. Unfortunately, it wasn't. And unfortunately, I never got to go to the cinema to see that because the new cinema, the old cinema had closed. The new cinema wasn't yet open. And as a result, what is wrong? Oh, is this one of them crappy things? Oh, that's making the wheels go in and out. I bought this fancy new spreader, ladies and gents. To help me do lime spreading. I thought, oh, it's got a pretty decent. I saw it in the store and thought, oh, it's got a pretty decent capacity, 18,000 litres. Unfortunately, though, for me, it only spreads at 12 metres. If it spread at 42, like my previous fertiliser lime spreader contraption, I probably would have been a happier bunny. And this is a bit disappointing that this is only spreading lime at 12 metres. I mean, yeah, the animations and everything are working brilliantly on it, but alas, it's not quite living up to the dream that I was hoping to have. I was hoping it was going to be a 40, because it says 42 metres in the store, but I'm guessing that's probably just fertiliser then. Which means this is actually going to be very disappointing to use. So yeah, new cinema. Went to it today, watched Top Gun Maverick. Really enjoyed the film. Really enjoyed it. I mean, I really liked the first film. One of my favourite films, because I've always been a aircraft fan, military aircraft fan. Always loved going to air shows and stuff. Huge fan of anything like that. So yeah, really did enjoy that film. And then, because it's my first time going to the cinema, I was quite impressed with how very neat and tidy it all was, and how, you know, state of the art it was compared to the old one that, say, closed down and eventually got bulldozed. It was very, very nice. Not many people there. I think there was only about 20. I think I counted 20 people in total in the screening that I watched. Everybody was spread out. Seats were nice and comfy in the cinema. Very comfy chairs, nice headrests, double armrests with double cup holders for if you need 2 drinks during your movie. Yeah, I was very impressed with it all, actually. So much so that I've booked my tickets next week to go and watch the new Jurassic World movie as well. And I'm going to watch it in 3D. Test how that all looks at the fancy new cinema. Because I like 3D. I watched Top Gun in... what was it? What did they call it? It was like 4K IMAX or something. Vertex. Yeah, really cool. Really good. So yeah, very late to the party today then for recording videos. I might only record one episode today, this one. Like I say, I got an episode recorded yesterday, and then obviously tomorrow I'll sit down. I've got a medical appointment first thing tomorrow morning, but after that's done, I can sit down and hopefully bang out a week's worth of content. And that should be good. But yeah, I'm hoping to get these fields re-prepped fairly quickly. Like I say, we want to get going to get oilseed radish put on these. After we've done the whole going to direct seed it as well, direct drill it on Helgi field. This field, obviously, because we've changed it and everything, it doesn't matter what seeder we use. Really, might use the old one. Might use the old one, I think, and just let it run round. Like I say, get the oilseed radish on the field. We can't plant anything else until, well, we can plant in wheat and barley and stuff in September. Maybe we hang fire. Maybe we don't plant too much. We don't plant oilseed radish then on these fields, because these fields can be reseeded with proper crops before the end of the year. It'll be when we've done the corn and the sorghum and the sunflowers and stuff. That's when we'll have to use the oilseed radish, because we won't be able to reseed any proper crops then. Also, out of curiosity, grapes and olives are planted March, April, May. So even if I had the money, ladies and gents, to buy that field that I want, it's no good to me, because I can't put my grapes and olives on it till next year. So that gives us until the end of this year then to earn the money to buy that field, and then have the money ready to do the set up the grapes and olives. And also, I've just noticed my money's flying down very rapidly. So I'm guessing the man with the manure spreader, slurry spreader, is actually buying digestate, even though we've got a ton of it in storage, because he would have run out by now, I feel. He hasn't completed his task. What we'll do is we'll hire the worker to do this field then with lime. Yeah, you've not done a very good job at all, have you? Don't know if I've got my crop sensor on or not now. Yeah, crop sensor's on. I don't think I actually need it for slurry spreading. I think you only need it if you're fertilising after, whilst crops are actually growing and are in like full bloom. I think if you're like me and you don't actually spray crops whilst they're growing, you don't actually have anything to worry about. So I've used up the contents of my front tank. We're now just pouring a little bit of manure on here. It looks like he's not actually done a very good job of fertilising the edges. He's obviously pulled up quite short. But that's the normal AI worker. Obviously, if I'd been doing this with coarse play, different kettle of fish. Course play would have done a headland and he'd have overlapped So he would have sprayed the edge of the field. But we're doing well. We're doing okay. This guy's done a significant portion of this field. I'll be able to get the rest of it cleaned up. Like I say, we'll just be able to go through and direct drill it. When the planting season reopens in the autumn. I can't believe it's 3:45 in the afternoon. The day's gone that fast for me today. It's flown by. Doesn't feel like 5 minutes ago since I got up this morning. The movie went by really fast. It did. Didn't feel like 2 hours at all. Very well paced. And we have finished. So nitrogen's been increased sufficiently on this field. Crop sensor's now turned off. We'll go and refill, and then we'll head down to field 20 and follow the lime spreader, shall we? But yeah, it's all coming along very nicely. Sugar beets are growing well. Our sorghum, our canola, our sunflowers. All looking very, very good. So hopefully make enough money from products So we can I need to check on the BGA as well, to be fair. Yeah, the BGA's got nothing in it at the minute. Probably do with a trailer. A trailer guy. So he's there. Obviously still spreading lime everywhere. He's there. He's there. Does that mean I've not got a trailer anywhere? I've not actually got a trailer. Where are all my trailers? There's one. There's one. Question is, I should have another trailer. Is it in the silo? Yes. That's okay. Just didn't want to lose it, that was all. So what we could do with is going biogas tip trigger, and we're going to do silage. Go. Let him deliver some silage to the BGA. Keep that earning money. I've got enough down here at the cow farm that I shouldn't have to worry about silage needs too much. I also believe I've obviously got some straw. We got some straw, we did, from the wheat and barley field. So we don't need straw. Have a look. I think I've got enough hay. I've got 1.3 million litres of hay. I've got 1.2 million litres of straw. And I've got 1.6 million litres of silage in storage. So, yeah. Not going to run out anytime soon. Thankfully. So, yeah, we'll just keep the... we'll keep the silage... BGA running with the silage from the fermenter for now. We don't need to bring any back to the farm. What I really need is to get some sugar though, so I can get my my bakery running. We've got flour again now, having previously sold all the flour because the bakery wasn't running. So we're producing flour again. But now what I need is I need straw, ladies and gents. I need some. I need not straw. I need some sugar. So the sugar beet harvest is going to be very, very important for us. Mr. Lime Spreader Man's doing a very bad job of lime spreading. But yeah, I bought this spreader. I'm regretting it now because it's so small. 36 meters, it said. Should have maybe gone for one of them ones. The Claris. Less capacity. Then I went with the 18,000 litre capacity because I figured, hey, it's fewer refills, right? But now I'm thinking to myself, could have done with the spreading width more than anything. That's just the unbranded version of that spreader. The other option was maybe Stevie's. But I think Stevie's only spreads at 12 meters as well. I could have gone for that one, which is the version of the one I've already got. But buy that one. This is going to be so stupid. We'll take my other one to the shop. I'll sell the other one. I will. Unless the animation's fixed. Unless it was just a bug the other day, a glitch. No, not a glitch. Not a glitch. Something's spinning around on that. We might have to retire this one, ladies and gents. In which case, if the new spreader works, the one that I'm replacing this one with, I might sell the other one. I might return the other one once it's finished, because I don't really need 2 lime spreaders, I don't think. And again, I would sooner have one that does 42 meters than 12. I'd rather have the wider spreading unit. So we'll do a bit of an equipment shuffle right here at the end of the episode, ladies and gents. I'll unload this, pick up the new one, and call it a day. When we come back, it will be August. Not sure if there's any mowing, harvesting in August, is there? Sorghum. We'll be doing the sorghum. And possibly canola as well. So we'll probably have that field to do. And field 5. There's some pallets. We'll return that one and say that's broken. 45 grand back, not bad. Pick up the new one. Should be able to bulk fill all of those pallets. I don't even... Is it that black bit that runs all the way through the middle of the... Is that what's spinning round on this? Must have been that bit, because there's nothing else. Yeah, that one's working. Look, there's nothing broken. There's no animations are broken on that. So we'll stick with this one then going forward. Once I finish spreading field 20, I'll bring that other spreader back and we'll sell it, won't we? You know what? No, we'll hang on. We will hang on to it just in case. Just in case. It might be useful for something, especially if we've got a lot of lime spreading to do after harvesting. It could be useful just to let the AI run it on a field somewhere. He can run round lime spreading a field while I'm doing another one. Keep Gerald busy, won't it, ladies and gents? So yeah, we've got that, and that's 25,000 litres. So that is a 15,000 litre upgrade then from what we had previously. Oh yeah, better. And this guy's just coming to the end. Obviously, I'll just need to go and fill in all the bits he's missed. But there we go, ladies and gents. We've reached the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you go ahead and give me that thumbs up and leave a like on the video. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, all I can do is ask you to click subscribe, and hope you do. Doesn't cost you anything. I hope you leave me some comments in the comment section down below. And I hope you share the video with everyone you can, everywhere you can. I've been CWATTY. This has been Calmsden Farm. I'll see you all again very soon. Cheerio for now.